Sugar crystal, lollipops, and jelly beans. We are in the then they fight you phase of crypto adoption. I have Bitcoin used here as an example, but it is for the whole crypto industry. You've heard this before. First, they ignore you. Bitcoin was a weird crypto cult. No one took it seriously. No one even looked at it. It was just kids, nerds, playing with themselves in underground bunkers. By the way, true story, yes, the early Bitcoin meetups back in 2010, 11, 12, whenever they were, there was a secret password to get in. Yes, it's true story. Go ask Mr. Simon Dixon. Go ask Andreas Antonopoulos. They knew this Bitcoin tech was so powerful, they were scared of the CIA taking them down. How were they to know? They were ignored. No one knew. No one cared. Then from 2014 to 2020, they laughed. Remember, John McAfee, rest in peace. He made that famous call. He says, if Bitcoin doesn't hit like $1 million, I'm going to eat my own willy. Very funny. Don't forget, in 2017, we had everybody coming in. Wow! We had all the Bitcoin memes, friends. Then they laugh at you. The golden era of Bitcoin memes was 2017. It was literally, then they laugh at you phase. I was laughing. We also had Bizanacci. Wherever you are out there, Bizanacci, I want you to know, you are half the reason I'm here today. When I saw those HODL memes, I got to make a video one day about Bizanacci. Those memes go down. You've all seen them. The Wojak. You all know it. We are in the third phase. We're fighting right now. Get your gloves off and then put them back on and then get your swords, friends. We're going to fight with the swords. We're in the fighting stages. You know, a lot of people believe we're going to lose this. Impossible. You know why? There's too much money in crypto. We solve too many problems. Not all the countries are rich. You understand? There are different countries around the world. America, very rich. Australia, doing all right. There are many countries around there and islands who aren't so rich. And what that means is, if they open the door just a little bit, just a wee little bit, they can get crypto talent into the country and they can accelerate their technological position in the world. And everybody is hungry to do it. It's just a matter of time. So that's why I'm now going to bring you this attention. We are in the, what did I tell you, friends? Then they fight you. There are people who are still in denial. They think there's no fight happening. How do you think they fight? Do you think the government comes and puts a sign up and says, we're going to kill you all? They don't do it like that. They have insiders. They hire hitmen. I'm going to show you. PayPal. They've announced their stablecoin. It's poopy. Very poopy. USA customers of PayPal, they can access their sweet, wonderful, zero upside stablecoins. And it is very trash, of course. But what were we expecting? I knew it was going to be something like this. No one's surprised. What features does it have? The new PayPal stablecoin. They can freeze your balance. They can reverse it and wipe you to zero straight away. If you do anything that they don't approve, you know. Hey, did you say the wrong thing on social media? Well, golly gee, look at you. We might call you a treasoner. You are committing treason against the country for saying that you prefer brown hair instead of blue hair, for example. We have to avoid it like the plague. And we will. You know, you shouldn't be touching stablecoins. But it gets worse, friends. It gets worse. Don't be naive. I know a lot of you are going to be on naive. That's why I collected this post, and I'm going to show you right now. On the 10th of Feb, PayPal paused their stablecoin project, citing crypto regulation uncertainties. What a surprise. You think, oh, see these people in denial? They say, oh, no, that's just a coincidence. Well, look what happens next. 3 days later, Paxos is ordered to stop minting the Binance stablecoin, BUSD, because those SEC little cockroach clowns claim BUSD as security. That's right. You want me to believe that Hex, Pulse, and PulseX are a security when you want to honestly tell me that BUSD, a stablecoin, is a security? Yes, that's what they want you to believe. 3 days later, they told Paxos, stop minting BUSD. Then look what happens. August the 7th, which, that just happened right now. Yesterday, PayPal launches its own stablecoin issued by Paxos. Golly gee, what a coincidence! All of this is surely by chance. How naive do you want to be, okay? Friends, how do you want to live this world? Do you want to live this world with your eyes closed? Because I'll tell you right now, I used to live like that, like everybody else, and I wish I could go back. Because now when you see how things work, it gets very dark. There is a light. We are winning. But it makes you think about things differently. There are winners and there are losers. If you don't know who's on the winning team, I'm sorry, you're on the losing team by default. And that's why I have a cute duck here looking at you. Because you're a cutie pie. Now, this PayPal stablecoin, there's no surprises here, you know. Of course, PayPal's not going to make a decentralized stablecoin. They're part of the traditional finance system. PayPal probably have a government, like, landline phone number. They're like, hey, can you guys get into the stablecoin industry? We'll get you in, and then, you know, we'll, like, weave our way in. Of course, it's so obvious. You need full KYC tied to the PayPal login. They can reverse any transaction. They can wipe your account to zero. And it has all the censorship capabilities of the CBDC. So, surprise, surprise, I wonder who's going to be using it. Of course. We've been saying this for so long. If you've been watching my channel or just paying attention, if you just have your ears mildly pointed to the direction of noise, you'd be able to tell this. This is nothing new. So, we all knew this was coming. And I welcome this. All right, we're in the little crypto land, little island here. Okay, let's draw a little island. We're actually in a little island, okay? We want them to, hey, bring your stablecoins, bring them over. We want them. The more they start using the tech, the more people will open their eyes. You know, sure, centralization is fast, but there's one problem. Centralization in the traditional world, the money goes to the existing banks. There is no wealth for retailers. You use their service, but all the fees go to the banks and the middlemen and the brokers and all the scum in between. With crypto, now on our little island, we can own a little poop coin, okay? We can own a poop coin and it can participate in this financial industry. Bitcoin, my favorite poop coin, participating in the store of value. It's the savings account, all right? Ethereum, another poop coin. How about that? Smart contracts, general purpose smart contract platform. PulseX, the DEX. I was going to use fake DeFi Uniswap as an example, but since it's a useless governance token representing traditional finance, there's no place for it here. You get the point, friends. We can participate in the upside. This is why crypto changes the game. See, we're not doing anything differently. The only thing we're doing differently is we're letting the people on the bottom, us, me and you, we're outsiders. I just got a little peanut brain, okay? We get to get in first for once, you know? And now these guys, they have to come down to our level at the top of the pyramid. They're like, oh, what's over here? What's over here, guys? Let me in. That's what's happening. Now they know they can't get in. Well, the funny thing is, see, they can get in. They just don't make all the money. The people make the money. We are participating in the circular economy of the digital cyberspace. And they want a piece of it. They want all of it. So that's why they're fighting us. They're like, hey, give us all the customers. And we're like, well, good luck, because you're not going to get them. People will just keep forking stuff and making stuff, improving stuff, and making them better. So effectively, they are in a state of cope. They're going to lose. So how and why is all this happening? Look, friends, so MakerDao, they've already banned VPNs. You know, they've already started. So Uniswap, fake DeFi, is disabling assets. They've started with Hex. They've started to attack the crypto industry. This is no news to anybody. We know this now. They've shown their hand. And it was written in stone before. Look here. Uniswap, fake DeFi. Many years ago, I remember this, 2021. The SEC is investigating the DEX developer Uniswap Labs. Ooh, I wonder what happened. Gee, I wonder if they started saying, hey, okay, we can play this the easy way or the hard way, you little twinks. You can listen to us and we'll look after you. Of course it happened. Of course they made a deal with the devil. It's so obvious. Well, you think nothing happened here, friends? Please, come on. Honestly. You honestly think nothing happened here? Really? That they so happen to have a meeting with the SEC and then now they start going, you know what? Geez, I think it'd be a good idea to start banning everybody. Come on, man. Come on. You think out of their good heart they started doing it? Think about the principles of Ethereum, and it wanted to remain decentralization, neutral, independent in the world. And then general purpose smart contracts started booming. And then now we have Uniswap, who got funded by Vitalik and Ethereum Foundation. And Vitalik checked the code for Ethereum for Uniswap firsthand, by the way. Uniswap was vetted by Vitalik himself. He loved the project that much. How times have changed. Okay, so this is where it's going. I'll tell you how it's going, because that's why you listen to me. Like, subscribe, bell button, all. I appreciate every single one of you, friends. Thank you so much. Keep your posture up for this one. Uniswap, fake DeFi. They've been working with the SEC to help attack the crypto industry. We already know this, but what you don't know is this next part. Because they're weak little pencil neck cucks, the SEC will choke them out at the very end in the ultimate betrayal. They will. Do you want to know how I know? The founder of Uniswap, JPMorgan, disabled his bank account years ago. I know you don't believe me, friends. I know none of you believe me. You don't want to believe me. Well, I'm going to make you a believer today. I know all of you are believers, by the way. Uniswap founder's bank account shut down by JPMorgan Chase shadow debanking allegations surface. Banks don't need to provide an explanation to shut down accounts owned by clients deemed too risky. Oh, wow. How about that? Isn't that interesting? And I got so fired up, I had to make a tweet for you. January 2022. The Uniswap founder's bank account gets shut down by JPMorgan. Look at his tweet, friends. Zoom in. Let's squint together. Do you notice this? Wow, the clown emoji. Ahead of his time. That's funny. That's funny. A clown emoji, right? No notice, no explanation. His words, not mine. He said, this week, JPMorgan Chase closed my bank account. No notice, no explanation. Oh, look at this. I know many individuals and companies who have been similarly targeted simply for working in the crypto industry. Jeez. Hypocrisy. Wow. What's going on here? That reminds me of something. Can you guess what it is? Today, Uniswap reveals itself as fake DeFi. Delisting Hex and starting to attack the crypto industry we know and love. No notice, no explanation. Take that clown emoji and shove it. And we're going to zoom in so you know exactly what you're looking at right here, okay? Jeez. I'm telling you now, baby dolls, Uniswap's being used. They don't know what's going to happen. They don't know how these guys work. I know how they work. I'm here 18 hours a day. I'm here to tell you, they get you in. They get the information off you. They get cozy with you, okay? Maybe they slip a hand down your pants or something. They slip something in your drink. You get a bit cozy. You get a bit too excited. Then when you turn around, they get the gun out and they shoot. They'll just shoot you in the back. All right? They're backstabbers, these people. They come, they find out how you make money, and they're going to find a way for them to insert themselves. Do you honestly think the banking and finance industry is going to let little pink unicorn land take over the world? Do you honestly think that? No. They're going to come in. They're going to learn how it all works. They're already learning how it all works. By the way, JPMorgan owns MetaMask. They own Consensus. I'm not making this up. Go look it up. I know you weren't going to look it up, so I brought it here for you. Consensus lawsuit reveals JPMorgan owns critical Ethereum infrastructure. Golly gee, wow. This is such a coincidence, friends. Wow. Look at all the chances. Look at all the less than 1% occurrences happening back to back. Golly gee. Isn't this world so funny how random things happen? Wow. Oh, another article. Consensus raises $65 million from JPMorgan. Wow. Oh my gosh. Friends, what a coincidence. Wow, man. This unicorn is going to get slashed. This unicorn, they're going to cut off the horns. Not yet. At the very end. I hope they turn it around, but they don't have the leadership. You know why? Because the COO of Uniswap came from Goldman Sachs, JPMorgan land. They are the octopus, man. The tentacles are around their necks. And it was very interesting because there is a person who was commenting, who accused me of saying, it's never going to happen, it's too draconian. Little did they know, as soon as they typed that, 1 hour later, news got revealed that MakerDao is banning VPNs. Another big DeFi industry protocol on Ethereum. Just to let you guys know, right? So just to tell you, friends, every crypto DeFi website is starting to ban VPNs. It's happening slowly. So the VPN lets you browse anonymously. Well, pseudo-anonymous. MakerDao have already done it. They are cornered by 2 poopy emojis. By the way, quick history. MakerDao made a vote governance to get Maker tokens for themselves, dump it on investors, and go fight political activism for climate change. Yes. They wanted to go yell to the world about cow farts using the funding from MakerDao investors, MKR investors. So it's pretty clear, right? If Maker's doing it, it's just a matter of time. Of course, DeFi, Uniswap, fake DeFi, they're next. Of course they're next. Just a matter of time. We know what's happening. Hashtag done told ya. I love this, friends, by the way. Done told ya. Such a good meme. So yeah, it's true. It's true. Epic soy cuck. What can we do? All we can do is look at where we're going to position ourselves for speculation. So I'm here to inform you what's going on. So some people ask me, but it was going to happen anyway. Yeah, okay. Well, if it's going to happen anyway, well, I don't want to be caught in the tentacle. If you're caught in the tentacle, you know you're not going to make any money. You know they're going to make the money. They're only coming into crypto because they don't like how retailers get to participate in the upside. Remember the pyramid? They're coming down. They're coming down to we on everybody. MakerDao, banning users VPNs. That's why it's important we stick to coins we know and love who aren't infected with these, and we keep gathering adoption and larger communities who understand this, because the more people understand this, they will move out. And then these guys have to get more decentralized just to compete, and something they're never going to break. Do you understand? Of course you understand. So to let you know, friends, look, the game works like this, okay? It's not my attitude. You know me. You know me by now. We're outsiders. We're fighters. We're not going to roll over and die. We're fighters. We're loud. We're energetic. We're passionate. Well, I'm not rolling over and dying. I'd rather die fighting. Most people just want to die rolling, right? Rolling on the floor. Oh, yes, whatever. We're fighters. I just want you to know that the game is being played. We can still win because we know the game's being played. We're in decentralized land. Remember, the SEC, Securities Exchange clowns, a puppet wing arm for the US Fed. This is common knowledge. Everybody knows this. It's so obvious. It's so clear. There's so much text. There's so many journals. There's so much evidence. We all know this. The US Fed is owned by the insiders of JPMorgan, Goldman, and there's many, many others. Okay, it's privately owned. They don't even tell you who owns it. They use the SEC as their hitman. A hitman goes out, paid for assassination. They're paying Gary Guzler, the semen demon, they're paying him to go be a pest to all of crypto to buy them time. They know they can't ultimately win, so they're just trying to strangle. Because what's the worst that can happen? They delay it for 2 years. Well, guess what? In those 2 years, they are doing things like signing PayPal up to put stablecoins in, and then they're going to route the volume through, and they can get their hands into industry. So yeah, they know they can't ultimately win, but if they can get all the volume and adoption, then they'll be able to participate in the future upside away from the people. Okay? So whenever things go sour for the SEC head, so the semen demon himself, he will get replaced. The people have had enough. But this is the sad part. When someone gets replaced, they have to put someone nice, but then eventually someone bad comes again. That's just how it happens. They basically put a band-aid over the issue, and then the next one comes in. So, but hey, it buys us enough time. At least, I hate to say it like this, friends, but yeah, I make all these videos for you, from watching all my videos. At the end of the day, look, it's never going to be a perfect utopia world, but whatever gets us to that Bitcoin top, hey, we'll take it. That's my attitude. We can't fix everything forever, but hey, it gives me and you a fighting chance. We found each other, power of friendship. So here I have, I've created this picture, JPMorgan Chase, the puppet strings on the SEC clowns. There's a knife here, and there's a cute little baby, which is known as DeFi. They're coming for it. Yes, they're coming for it, okay? If you honestly have looked at all this evidence and you think otherwise, well, please, honestly, just sell everything right now. Go buy Johnson & Johnson because you're just not going to make it. For the rest of us, like, subscribe, bell button, all friends. Please make sure you eat your bananas today. I love and appreciate every single one of you. I'm going to catch you in the next one.